Howdy ho, neighborinos. We're here today for, I bet you guessed it by the thumbnail and the title of the video, a draft anal, if you will. And this is going to be the very first one of Generation 8 of Pokemon Sword and Shield, and holy dumb dildos, am I excited. Okay, so, a little bit of foreskin to the story. Basically, PCP, the Pokemon Community Players, is my league where me and my buddies battle it out and we have a grand old time. And if you missed the announcement video, God, that was a loud smack. I'm sorry, that was right in the mic too. Good God. Basically, what we're doing is we expanded, so we got 16 fucking coaches, 2 divisions, and we're doing a redraft after season 5. So basically, we couldn't decide whether or not we wanted to do like the full decks, or if we wanted to just do Galar decks, or what we wanted to do. So we decided, let's do a testy season. Let's get some tests going on. Call me fucking Johnny Test, bro. And we're gonna do 5 weeks of just Galarmons, and it's gonna be, dude, these teams are, we did free drafts, so the teams are like broken, but also like the last few on each squad are kind of iffy, you know? There's only so many months. So, and then the second half will be full decks, full everything. Fucking, I think we'll allow Megas, but probably not Z moves and Dynamaxing and all that shit. Megas seem reasonable, and I miss my Megas, dude. So, yeah, I think we'll do that. And then, yeah, we'll redraft. You'll get to keep, like, between 3 and 5 of your Pokemon. So you get to keep, like, the core of your team, but it will be sorted out into a tiered draft. So everyone's teams will be, like, a lot less broken, but also a lot more, like, balanced, I think, is the key here. So, without further ado, let's jump into my team. I was lucky enough to get pick number 2, and, obviously Dragapult went round 1, so I can't have that fucker. But this basically came down to if I want Darmanitan or Barraskewda, and honestly I wasn't really feeling Darmanitan. I had my eyes on another ice type already, so I went ahead and went with young Barraskewda. Dude, look at them stats, boy. 136 speed with Swift Swim, 123 attack, and its coverage honestly is not bad, dude. Like, it's got a lot of things and a fair amount of stuff. So like, listen, if you've seen my draft analysis in the past, my past analysis, then you know I've never been one to sit here and read you the moves that they get. I've never been one to have a TED talk of a draft now. I'm not gonna fucking sit here and have you come up and sit Native American style in front of me as I read you a fucking book, okay? That's not what we're doing. Except it is what we're doing this time, because in this brand new generation, everyone kind of has to relearn what things get. A lot of Pokemon lost moves, a lot of Pokemon gained moves, a lot of Pokemon fucking both, you know? So Barraskewda is a mon that you might not be familiar with. I'm barely familiar with it, honestly. I saw it and I was like, that's a Crystalia reference, I'm getting that fucking fish. So we went ahead and picked it up, and I'm not a big fan of weather teams, so like, this isn't a rain team technically, but we got Barraskewda. Now, what I can guess this thing's going to be running most of the time is going to be these high base power moves. So obviously it's going to get Liquidation, or Waterfall, or whatever. I know it gets Liquidation, but physical water move. Then it also gets access to close combat. You got Crunch, you got Drill Run and Facade, you got Ice Fang, you got Night Slash, Poison Jab, Psychic Fangs, Waterfall, of course. And then whenever you go down to the usually useless moves, you can run something like Bounce if you're feeling frisky, you know. Peck, you know, maybe you gotta kill a Buzzwole, who knows. And then Throat Chop as well for a, if Crunch is too meta for you, maybe, then you can always run Throat Chop. Maybe you want to Throat Chop a Sylveon so he can't re-hit you. Who knows? We'll see. Coming for you, Die. But, honestly, I really like Barraskewda. I think it's a cool fucking Pokemon. I really wanted to use it, and I know, like, I already know my draft place in another league I'm doing, and I know there's no way I'm getting anything good, so I was like, this is going to be my one chance to get a decent mon. I'm gonna get this boy. And a couple people were like, why the fuck didn't you get Darmanitan? And yeah, dude, honestly, I was gonna get Mamoswine, like a 3rd or 4th pick, but that bitch went, and then I was like, okay, well, the good thing about Mamoswine is you can get Piloswine. If Mamoswine's gone, Piloswine went like almost that same round, so I was like, well, fuck, I should've just got Darmanitan. But oh well. Pat actually got Darmanitan, so that's gonna be fucking scary to deal with. But luckily, I'm content with Barraskewda, honestly. He's just a little fish. Ooh, Barraskewda, you know? Every time I see this fucking fish in my head, it goes, ooh, Barraskewda. So that's a thing you're gonna have to deal with all season. And honestly though, it's fucking strong, it's fucking fast. It doesn't need rain, but it definitely appreciates that rain. So while we're not doing Dynamaxing this league, so I can't set my own rain, I do got some stuff planned for young rain, even though Pelipper was drafted round 1 by somebody else. And man, like I said, I don't want rain, but I want to have it as an option, you know? So next, and honestly I was surprised this thing made it to me, we got Poltergeist, the tea. And this tea, dude, is fucking good. This tea cannot be slept on, bro. This tea has caffeine in it. Don't sleep on this tea, okay? Jesus Christ. It's got Curse Body. It's also got Weak Armor, which are 2 solid abilities. Also, I guess we should notice Swift Swim and Propeller Tail. I think Propeller Tail is more of like a doubles kind of thing, so you can't like, it won't, you know, you can't like, what's it called, the misdirection moves and shit. And I think, I don't know, I'll have to do some testies, but I think Propeller Tail, I think that means like if I was to hit a Gastrodon, maybe it would go in. Like instead of hitting, you know, giving it a boost, maybe it would hit. I don't know, we'll find out. But this is about Poltergeist, dude, and this tea is some good fucking tea, okay? We got English Breakfast. Some of these mons won't have nicknames, some of them already have some, but we'll deal with that later. So, English Breakfast here is looking, honestly, it's looking pretty good. Its stats aren't the greatest, especially these top 3 and that bottom one, but 70 speed is nothing to laugh at. It's the same speed as Cloyster. And, if you were not aware, this boy gets Shell Smash. Now, yeah, okay, so you look at these, and you're like, okay, that boy gets fucking Shell Smash, holy fuck. And indeed it does. Now, it doesn't exactly get the greatest coverage. Like, you're going to be running something like Shadow Ball, obviously, and then you think you're going to want to run, you know, maybe like a Psychic, you know? But, it does also get stuff like Memento. I don't know why I'm clicking on it. It gets Dark Pulse, so that's cool. You can hit other ghost types if you don't want to run Shadow Ball because you're stupid. And then Giga Drain's cool for those fucking like Gastrodons and Seismitoads and whatnot. Hex if we want to run like a Willow set, because it also gets Willow down there. What else we got here? Strength Sap is fucking cool, dude. Its defense isn't the best, so being able to hinder opposing Pokemon's attack is going to be super helpful. Sucker Punch is cool as well, just for a little, because that +2, dude, and once you're Shell Smashed up, even 70 or 65 base attack is looking pretty fucking strong, you know? So, Trick, Sucker, Will-O-Wisp, Strength Sap, all these little things it gets that are kind of cool, and it also gets access to stuff like Stored Power, which is kind of cool, and then its signature move is Tea Time, which means all active Pokemon consume held berries, which, like, I don't know how useful that's going to be. Like, I could see it being useful in doubles, but as far as singles go, I don't really see it being useful. This thing is strong as shit, and if you don't have a Ditto on your team, or like a really, really fast Scarfer, you're probably going to lose to this dude, because like it's not going to die to a special attack, right? Excuse me while I open my water bottle, but basically we play around Sucker Punches, we play around smashing up on special attackers, and like, we're pretty good to win the whole game, dude. So, English Breakfast, the Poltergeist, is looking clean, and this feels weird reading you guys these fucking moves, because like I've dedicated so many videos to not doing that, but now, okay, but like, we need to, okay? We need to, because we gotta learn this meta, and if you saw my Showdown Live, I'm having a hard time learning this fucking meta, so we gotta learn, you know? So, next on the list we got Rabombi. I don't remember my name for this guy, I gotta look at my old teams and figure out what it was, but, yeah man, we got Shield Dust, which is cool. That means you can't be faked out. So like, the secondary effect, like, you can't fake me out and then kill me. I'm not gonna flinch. Also, like, Sludge Bomb won't poison, although you just straight up die from a Sludge Bomb. But you know what I mean. Discharge won't poison you, all kind of shit like that. So, Rabombi is pretty standard because it's just gonna be running like sticky webs most of the time. Not that these first two really need sticky webs, but it's always nice to have. Plus I needed a fairy, plus I wanted kind of like a fast mon too, because I already have Yakuta, you know, but a slightly less fast mon to get these speed tiers. So I had speed tiers in mind for like the first 3 picks or so, and then I forgot about it until like the last 2, so oops. But we got webs, you're going to be running Nice and Moonblast, you're going to be running your Bug Buzz, and that's really all you need, dude. Dual Stab plus webs is really all you need, but it does get access to stuff like Energy Ball, you know? It gets Quiver Dance, which is always fun. And then, let's see what else we got here. Switcheroo's cool, U-Turn's cool, Stun Spore. What else we got in here? Draining Kiss if you want to be a piece of shit. I guess Pollen Puff is just basically Bug Buzz, but stupider. Skill Swap is kind of cool. Speed Swap, meh, you know. It's pretty straightforward as far as Rabombi goes. Like, I guess Baton Pass could also be cool as well to pivot around without like having to actually like U-turn or whatever. But also gets Aromatherapy. English Breakfast also gets Aromatherapy. So we got fucking clerics out the wazoo already, dude. So Hey, can I say some more? Because that sounds like an interesting thing to do. Endure could also be cool on like a lead set, sash or something. But we got Rabambi. Basically, I just wanted webs. It's like webs were super prominent last gen, so I wanted to make sure to get one because there's only so many in this deck, you know. So I wanted to make sure to get one. Also, like I said, I needed a fairy and some speed. But this is a cool mod. I think it's gonna really help out. And basically, I'm gonna just get up webs and hopefully just win. So I guess with webs up, that means I could run Nasty Plot instead of Shell Smash on young Poltergeist here, so that's cool. So next on the list, I wanted some hazards. I needed a strong, like, I wanted a grass type, but I didn't want just like a defensive grass type. I wanted to go more offensive this route, because that's what you do in the new gen, right? You get a bunch of shit that looks cool, that's gonna hit really hard, and you click buttons. That's what you do. Like, ain't nobody see the meta of Gen 8 and be like, I'm gonna draft Toxapex, because if you did, you piece of shit. So that's cool. But we got we got Roserade, Ruby Roserade here, and dude, you know what fucking sucks though? This boy has Technician, but we lost Hidden Powers. So fuck, you know? Just fuck, you know? Yeah, that's unfortunate. I actually didn't think about that until just now, but this boy does get all kinds of moves. It actually gets really good coverage without Hidden Powers, so, you know, you got Gleam for them fairies, extra sensory, leaf moves. You know, all the leaf moves, grass moves and whatnot. Life Dew, I don't know what the fuck. Heals user and allies by 1, I guess that's like a doubles thing. Shadow Ball's cool, Sleep Powder, Sludge Bomb, Spikes, Stun Spore, Synthesis, Toxic, and Toxic Spikes, and a lot of things don't get Toxic anymore, so it is nice to at least have one thing that will for sure get Toxic, so that way if I can't get up T-Spikes, I can at least just Toxic the one thing. What else we got in here? Anything cool? We can get that Technician boosted Mega Drain if we're feeling frisky, you know? Solar Beam if the sun is up or something. Warrior Seed is always cool and cheeky. Weather Ball is also something that's really fun, just to be able to take advantage of the weather and whatnot. Hey, that was a good, informative sentence, wasn't it? And we have yet another aromatherapy mon, so at least we will have no shortage, not a single shortage of clerics on this team. But this isn't a new mon, so you guys mostly know what it does. I wanted to read it off to you just in case it lost anything. But really, the major thing of Roserade is going to be missing out on HP Fire, HP Ground, even HP Ice. That's unfortunate, but I still love Roserade. It hits a really good speed tier, I guess at the end of the day for my team. So I really like Ruby Roserade, and other than its lesbian-ass haircut, I really do like its design and whatnot. And actually, it looks pretty cool shiny. Yeah, that's that boy. That girl, actually. Yeah. Yeah, that's that girl, you know? So next, I needed something with Stealth Rocks. I had Spikes and whatnot, and I had Sticky Webs. I wanted to complete the hazards and get them young Stealth Rocks, but I also need a Steel type. Electric types aren't going to be great this gen just because no HP Ice, so I wanted to also pick up a ground type, because like if you just don't have a ground type on your team, then your opponent can have an electric type and do stuff, but as long as you have a ground type on your team, you should be okay. So I went ahead and picked up Steelix. Now, I don't have a lot of defense on this team, however, English Breakfast and Ruby Roserade both do have good SPDF, so I wanted to pick up something more physically defensive, and this thing is the epitome of that. 200 defense, dude. 200 defense, holy fuck. SPDF isn't that great, but we got other stuff for that, so this boy is basically going to be here for sturdy and sheer force shenanigans. It's slow as hell, so stuff like Gyro Ball will be nice, and it's heavy as hell, so stuff like Heavy Slam will be nice. And like I said, it gets up Stealth Rocks. You click Earthquake, you click Steel move. Let's actually go through here. I don't think I've ever actually looked at Steelix's moveset. You got Crunch, understandable. Wait. Hold on. Bruh. Dude. You think it's fucking Dragon Dance now? Let's see what we're working with here. So you get 174, which sucks terribly, but at +1, that's not terrible. You know, that's maybe after a couple D dances I can start outspeeding some shit. But I had no idea when I drafted this guy Dragon Dance. This has been a learning experience. Holy shit! Oh, I'm so excited. I decided to read moves. I almost was like, fuck it, we still ain't doing it, but that's not what happened. Oh man. I don't remember this getting head smash either, so that's cool. Like I said, Heavy Slam, Iron Head, Psychic Fangs is also very nice. Rocks, of course. Steel Beam. Dude, this is basically, what's it called? Jet Fuel can't melt Steel Beams? No, that's not what I was trying to say. This is basically Mind Blown, but for Steel types, so that's cool. Although it's a special attack, so I ain't running it. But, uses users. Okay, first of all, never start a sentence with uses users, because that is just gonna fuck me up. Don't ever do that. Uses users defense and see? Uses users defense stat and damage calculation. That's gonna be cool. Physical fighting move, but I think that means that I don't know if it ignores their defense or if it does more, you know, with their defense, but I don't know. So defensive things aren't gonna want to switch into that. Fuck you, Ferrothorn, and that'll be cool. Gets a nice dragon move. That's cool too. Blah 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 blah. All these stupid moves. It does get high horsepower, so that way. Sorry, I'm burping. Still gassy from the Wi-Fi video, I guess. High horsepower. That way, if we're in grassy terrain, we can still click fucking that move. And what else we got? Smackdown's always cool. Thunderfang. It's nice, dude. Honestly, it's got a lot more shit than I thought it was gonna have. Does it get Rain Dance? That'd be cool. No, I don't. You should probably never set the rain with your thing weak to water, but hey, whatever. Dude, I'm so excited to use Dragon Dance Steels. Holy shit. I had no idea. That's amazing. Happy.jpg. So, yeah, that's going to be our Stealth Walker Steelix. And you know what? It's not our Stealth Walker anymore. This is our Physical Sweeper, boy. That's fucking Steelix, dude. So, I got to bring that, obviously. Next, we have Hitmonlee, McBadbat. You guys know he's back, dude. I was going to try to not take stuff that I had already drafted in previous gens, like a lot, but with a limited pool of mons, I think you gotta do what you gotta do. And Hitmonlee is one of my favorite mons of all time, dude. Look at he's got them slinky legs. He's gonna kick the shit out of you. He gets reckless. He gets unburdened, and this actually pairs super nicely with my next mon. We'll get into that in a second. But Hitmonlee is fucking good, dude. Let's go into it, right? So, Blaze Kick, Bulk Up, Brick Break. You're not ever running Brick Break because fuck you. It also this thing gets a lot of priority too. Fake Out, Bullet Punch, Mach Punch, which is always nice. Close Combat, Earthquake, High Jump Kick and Low Kick, obviously. Poison Jab, Rapid Spin. That's a big reason that we took this boy right there too. I wanted to be able to spin. Like, I think I can defog with a couple of these mons, but I wanted to be able to spin so I don't get rid of my own hazards, of course. Rock Slide, Stone Edge are always helpful. What else we got in here? Counter's cool. That could be a thing. Feint is another priority move if we were like, if we want to get rid of the what's it called? If we want to get rid of the protecting mons, we can always do that. Low Sweep, we can lower their speed. Blah 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 blah. Tantrum as well. And then the one thing with Hitmonlee is it lost knockoff, but it still got Throat Chop, so that's cool. A lot of stuff lost knockoff. A lot of stuff lost knockoff. A lot of stuff lost Sucker Punch. A lot of stuff lost Stealth Rocks and Defog, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, man, Hitmonlee, you guys know what this does, especially if you've been on the channel before. You know that that I honestly listen. We here at Shayquaza Studios, we've never been ones to toot our own dick, but I think I can use this shit out of Hitmonlee, honestly. So that'll be fun. And yeah, like I said earlier, it's another thing with good SPDEF. It's fucking defense is a little bit lacking, but we'll make up for it. So Hitmonlee, at the end of the day, great mon. It's gonna kick you and it's gonna have a good time. It gets Unburdened, which goes perfectly with my next one, which is NeW, which gets Psychic Surge, dude. This is, look at this. This is fucking great value Lele, bro. This is fucking store brand Lele. So same speed tier, much less attack. I think Tapu Lele has 125. Let's check actually. I can't type. It won't even tell me the stats. Fuck you, man. Tapu Lele, piece of shit. Here's what we do. Okay, we go to National Dex, right? Yeah. Then we go back to Great Value Lele, and then we type in Lele. It's still banned, man. Fuck you. Okay, didn't work. I think it has 125, maybe 130 base special attack, so it's gonna hit significantly less hard, but it is still going to very much so appreciate that boost. Like I said, with the Unburden on Hitmonlee, it's going to help out a lot and give us, what is Psychic Seed SPDEF? Psychic Seed is SPDEF. Okay, so it'll give us a SPDEF boost with that. Terrain Extender also is going to be very nice. Get them nice 8 turns, and basically this boy is just going to fucking click Psychic moves. It's a Psychic type as well. You don't say. It's a Psychic normal type, so I think its coverage should be pretty good. Hey look, another Aromatherapy mon. Cool. Yeah, so we got Run with Therapy, Calm Mind, Dazzling Gleam, that's kind of cool. Encore and Energy Ball are going to be nice. Hey, you ever run Fake Out on your Psychic Surge one? Psychic Psyshock, obviously, plus Shadow Ball, Tri Attack, Trick Room. Draining Kiss is kind of cool, Future Sight could be fun. Magical Queef, Mystical Fire is always nice. And then you got your standard fucking bunch of psychic shenanigans, psych up and whatnot. Stored Power is cool too as well. Oof. Yeah, man. Honestly, Indeed was looking cool as hell. I didn't know I wanted it because like originally someone else was gonna take Hitmonlee, but it ended up coming back to me. So I was like, I'll take it. And then I was like, well, you know what pairs well with Hitmonlee is Terrain. So went ahead and picked up that great value Lele, and honestly, I'm pretty content with it. I think it's going to be fun to use, I think it's going to be interesting, and I think it's going to just click all the psychic moves and probably kill some shit. So that along with the Unburden boost is going to be nice. So with that, let's go into the next mon that you already saw, Liepard. Liepard also gets Unburden, right? Yeah, so there we go, another boost, boom. Hey, if Liepard wasn't fucking fast enough, there we go. But Liepard is going to give us that Prankster Reigns. We can give him that young Damp Rock if we absolutely have to. And he can set up a nice 8 turns of rain for Yakuda to go into. This is Shitty Kitty, dude. Shitty Kitty is whatever cat I feel like it is. If you guys are like, hey, isn't that Persian? Fuck you, dude. It's a cat. It's shitty. Leave it alone, okay? It's not that shitty, though, honestly. It kind of reminds me of Infernape just because it does get access to young Nasty Plot. It does get access to young Swords. I thought it got Swords Dance. I drafted this fully thinking this got Swords Dance. Okay, stupid. Whatever. Never mind. Fine. I don't want to run Swords Dance anyways. Fine. But Baton Pass, Dark Pulse, Encore, Facade, Fake Out. Foul Play is gonna be nice. Grass Knot, Gunk Shot, Hone Claws. Thank God this thing still gets knockoff. Play Rough, Psycho Cut. Pursuit is gone. Wait, so that means it might not actually get knockoff. Shit. Maybe that's because it's on national deck still. Let's go back. I don't think this gets knockoff anymore. Yeah, okay, it doesn't get knocked off anymore. Okay, understandable. Great, have a great day. But we got Night Slash, so fuck it, you know. Sucker, at least it still gets Sucker, so that's cool. Prankster T-Wave is always nice. Prankster Trick, and then U-Turn as well. Prankster Taunt. Copycat is a thing that used to run a lot, so that could always be cool, you know, use their thing against them. Nice and Prankster. Ooh, Payday. Get your bands up. Actually, Throat Chop will probably be the move that spans the most, and then stuff like Torment, Yawn, Sunny Day, fucking Rain Dance. All the things, dude. Okay, I didn't see Rain Dance at first, so I was like, okay, if this thing doesn't get Rain Dance, I'm gonna look stupid as fuck. But luckily for me, it does. Liepard, you guys know what it does already. It does get a good amount of moves. It gets a good amount. It gets a couple good abilities. So I think it'll be helpful. It's also nice to have another pivot. So right now, a nice Jeremy pivot. Right now we got Rabombi and this thing doing some pivoting and whatnot, and that's always fun. So one thing I usually go pretty heavy on is pivots. So I do want to get at least a couple of those. Stay hydrated. So next, I realized I have 3 things weak to fire. I actually drafted them all in a row too. So, and then my fire resist, which is Barraskewda, has 60 and 50 defenses, so it's not looking the greatest. So I went ahead and I wanted to pick up a fire resist, but I also noticed that I needed a fire type. And well, there was 2 fire types available, but they both set the sun, so I went ahead and picked up a Scorch, aka Aku. If you watch Samurai Jack, you're the fucking goat, and you get that reference because it's fucking clean. So, Scorch is it's a really weird mon. Honestly, its stat distribution is a little odd, but under webs, I think it can be really good. It also gets white smoke and flame body, so you can't intimidate me. You know, might get burned. Who knows? This thing, it's a decent special attacker and physical attacker as well. A tackler, dude. What the fuck? But yeah, man, 115 and 90, it isn't bad. All its stats are pretty good. Its speed is a little bit lacking, but we got webs, you know. So, let's get into it, you know. You get that Bug Buzz, get Coil, Crunch, for shot. I think its only physical fire move is going to be, that's decent. It's like Fire Lash, but that's kind of cool. This thing does also get knockoff. Oh, no, it does get Flare Blitz, cool. Lunge and Overheat as well. Hit him with that Fire Draco, you know. It gets Scald, what the fuck? Will-O-Wisp is also nice. Bug Bite. Dude, Burn Up? Okay, that's clean as fuck. That's clean as fuck. Heat Crash is cool. I don't know how heavy it is, but maybe it is. You know, we'll see. Then Thunderfang. It honestly, dude, this thing's coverage isn't bad. Like, it hits a lot of shit, and while it is going to be times 4 weak to rock, you already know we got those, what are they called? The boots? Heavy duty boots, dude. Ain't never take. So a centipede needs 50 fucking pairs of boots, but they're heavy duty, you know, so it's fine. Honestly, I'm excited to use this. Doing the raid for this, where I killed everyone with Earthquake, was really fun, so I think it's going to be a good mon. Like I said, it's relatively bulky, although its defense isn't great, but maybe we can coil up. You know, I wish this got Dragon Dance, shit. But it's definitely an interesting mon. It should make pretty decent use of the team, and it's the stuff around it, you know. That was a good sentence. But Scorch, it's definitely going to take some getting used to for sure, but I'm excited to use it, and I think it's going to be fun. I needed a fire type. Another bug type doesn't really hurt me, especially considering heavy duty boots are a thing, but that is one thing we got to watch out for. So now at least our 3 things weak to fire. Uh-oh. And we're back. That was Scorch, and you know, it looks cool, man. That's a cool. Shout out to Samurai Jack. We got 2 mons left. Next, we have. I needed. Remember when I said I didn't pay attention to the speed tiers till the last minute? That's now. Yeah. So I realized I could use another thing between my cat and my bee. You know. So we went ahead and picked up. Oh, that just reminded me of what Rabambi's name is. Cool. So. Yeah, we got Cincino. We got fucking Century 21 here, and it's a good mon, dude. What you do is, listen, let me show you. You slap a Choice Band. That's right. And then if you hit Tail Slap, you win the game. You know, if you hit Rock Blast, you win the game. If you fucking, that's the only accurate one he gets, I think. So between that and then you run this guy right there, and boom, you got the set every single week, dude. Congratulations. Hey, if you're scouting my sets, boom, it's that. There you go. But honestly, I've always wanted to draft either this or Ambihome or something like that. Those 5-hit moves are fucking brutal, man. Its stats might not be great, but Bandit or with boosting item or whatever, it is gonna hit very hard, especially like not worrying about focus sashes or any of that shit or resist barriers, because it just goes right through, you know. So let's see what else this boy gets, right? Aqua Tail, that's kind of cool. Maybe for like a I forget what his name is, but the fucking the rock and fire type or whatever, that could be cool. Coming for you, hobby. Also gets access to Encore, dude. We're running we get any meme games, you know. We run Calm Mind Gleam, that's cool. Encore is also cool. Facade, you know, if we get burned or something, that's nice. Gunk Shot, that's actually really cool. Finally, something else gets knockoff. What's up? Play Rough as well. Fuck Seed Bomb. Thunderwave, that's cool. Hey, did I just say that's cool to every single thing? Wow. Why do you guys even fuck? If you ask yourself why, if I have to ask you guys why you watch this channel every other video, I need to fucking shut down the channel, you know. Iron Tail, but we ain't hitting. We got the fucking Papa Roach. If we're running like, I don't know, one other move, I guess. Yeah, man, honestly, it's not bad overall. It does what we're gonna need it to do, and it's another fast pivot. So that's pivot number 3, you know. And 3 out of 11 being pivots aren't terrible, you know. So we don't have Volt Switch, which is unfortunate. But like I said, it's, dude, with no HP Ice, I don't even want to like put myself in the situation where I'm gonna be worrying about that, you know. So fuck all that. But last but not least, I was like, I could go for one more new mon. You know, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them so far. But I was like, let's get one more. You know, they got all these fucking fossils. Some of them look stupid as hell, but I want one, dude. So we're gonna run Dracovish. I don't have a name for this guy, but it's a fucking little abomination for sure. And the story behind it's pretty funny too. Like the whole thing with British paleontologists or whatever it was putting the fucking fossils together with just however they thought they would go. So that's pretty funny. These things are going to be good, I think, once their hidden abilities get released, but as of right now, they are not. No hidden abilities are, so if you drafted a starter, you know. But Water Absorb is okay, Strong Jaw is okay as well, so like 2 things that aren't terrible. Now, this thing's stats are where it gets a little greasy, you know. So it is relatively defensive, however, it doesn't get like, you know, roost or anything. Plus, like, what even are you, dude? You know, like, Do you got wings back there? Can you roost? But 70 special attack, 90 attack, which is unfortunate because it doesn't actually get any good physical moves. No Dragon Claw, even though those are clearly claws. I guess those are fish claws technically. Fish claws? Fins? Yeah, I know what I said. Okay, fuck off. So, it is predominantly a physical attacker, however, it only gets Dragon Rush. And we ain't hitting, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that right now, we ain't hitting. But at least it does get a cool thing or two, you know. Body Slam, Crunch, Earthquake, Facade, Ice Fang, Iron Head. Liquidation is going to be nice. At least we get, wait. Okay, dude, okay, listen. I was looking at this mon yesterday. I shit you not. I was looking at this mon yesterday and it did not get Outrage. I scrolled up and down looking for that bitch and it was not there. But it's there now. Cool. Cool! So, Psychic Fangs as well with Rock Blast and Rock Slide. Scald if we just want to be defensive and burn shit. Edge is cool. Super Fang, that's kind of nice too. Bulkier set. Waterfalls and Headbutt. But where things get interesting is when you get down here. So, as we've talked about, its stats aren't the greatest. It has 75 base speed, however, like we talked about with Cinescorch, we do have webs. 90 base attack isn't the greatest. The water dragon typing isn't the greatest. The thing is just a shitty Palkia, basically. Like, which, I mean, that typing in itself is good defensively, and considering I still have like, a bunch of my mons that I'm gonna need, you know? All my Hazard Core is weak to fire, so I'm gonna need a fire resist. But yeah, man, Draco Vicious was necessary for his defensive typing, but, what was I talking about? Once you get into the usually useless moves, right? So, you get a few things, you know, you get, like, Ancient Power, you get Brine, Bulldoze, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Rain Dance is going to be very helpful as well. We'll skip that one for now. Tantrum. Tackle is obviously a staple in the Pokemon community, especially the competitive Pokemon community. But, one thing we gotta talk about is, Fishious Rend. So remember how we talked about this being shitty Palkia? This boy gets a move called Fishious Rend, which doubles the user's power if he moves first. Webs. It's a water type move. Rain. It's a physical move. 90 base attack. And dude, honestly, we're gonna do something with that because that shit looks strong as fuck. 85 double fucking power if your base. Or if you move first, man, that's 170 base power attack, plus potentially boosted by the rain, boosted by stab, decent physical attack stat. Things are looking good. Things are looking good, man. I'm excited to use it. It is, you know, it is what it is, dude. It's a little weird fucking fossil, and its hidden ability in there, which is unfortunate. Although it didn't even get this one, even though its head is a fish, doesn't get Swift Swim, so that's fun. Wait, do only the ones with the fish bottoms get Swift Swim? That's actually kind of funny. But it did get a good amount of jaw moves, so with Strong Jaw it is going to be hitting pretty hard, and then also having the Water Absorb be able to switch in on water attacks as well. It's kind of nice, you know, no Scald Burns for me. So that is the team, that is all 11 of them. Let me know what you think, and you know, like, because I don't even know what I think. I like it, I think it's going to be fun, however, synergy-wise, I don't know how great it's going to go together, but the good thing is, at the end of the day, all we have to do is make it to week 5. We'll get a redraft. We can get rid of the shitty Pokemon we hate. We can keep up to, I think, between 3 and 5 is what we're going to do of the Pokemon that we love. And everything's going to be all fine and dandy, dude. So, basically, this is like tryouts right now. You have 5 weeks, Pokemon, to show me which one of you don't... Words are tough, man. Which one of you don't suck. So, yeah, let's literally, this is going to be a competition to see who can suck the least, basically. So, hopefully a lot of these things do good like I want them to. Hopefully a lot of them can really shine in this new meta. And hopefully, especially the new ones can get some screen time. Because these boys, you know, they haven't got any screen time before. Because they're new, you know? Logic. So, like, subscribe, do all that bullshit. I don't know how long this video's been. If it was too long, I apologize. But also... fuck you, you know? But, yeah, bye forever.